There is a secret buried deep within the annals of medicine. Hidden away in dusty old books and ancient manuscripts, it has been kept from the public eye for decades. A secret some believe could change the world. This secret, if revealed, could alter the course of medical history and potentially save millions of lives. It involves a simple vitamin, a natural substance found in the seeds of many fruits. This vitamin, often overlooked, is hidden in plain sight within the very foods we consume daily. This is not just any vitamin. This is vitamin B17, also known as Laetrile. It has been the subject of much debate and controversy over the years. Some claim it holds the key to eradicating a disease that has plagued humanity for centuries: cancer. The very mention of this vitamin brings hope to those suffering from this relentless disease. But if this is true, why haven't we heard about it? Why is this potential cure not making headlines and being discussed in every medical conference? Why isn't everyone talking about this miracle cure? The silence surrounding vitamin B17 is deafening and raises many questions. The answer, some say, is a conspiracy. A conspiracy so deep and intricate that it has managed to keep this information from the public for years. A conspiracy so vast and powerful it has silenced anyone who dared to speak the truth about vitamin B17. Those who have tried to bring this information to light have faced immense opposition and threats. The story begins in the 1920s, a time of great scientific exploration and discovery. Dr. Ernst T. Krebs, a dedicated biochemist, stumbled upon a fascinating compound while searching for a new food preservative. His curiosity and relentless pursuit of knowledge led him to an unexpected discovery. This compound, amygdalin, was derived from bitter almonds and apricot kernels. These natural sources had been used in traditional medicine for centuries, but Krebs saw something more. Krebs believed it held incredible potential. He was convinced that this compound could be more than just a preservative. It could be a breakthrough in medical science. He theorized that amygdalin could be the key to unlocking a cancer-free world. His mind raced with possibilities, envisioning a future where cancer was no longer a death sentence. He created a purified and concentrated form of amygdalin, which he named Laetrile, later to be known as vitamin B17. This new form was easier to administer and showed even greater promise in preliminary tests. Initial animal studies were promising. The results were beyond what Krebs had hoped for, showing significant tumor reduction in test subjects. Tumors seemed to shrink, and some animals even appeared to be cured. The scientific community took notice, and excitement began to build. The news spread like wildfire, and hope ignited in the hearts of cancer patients worldwide. Headlines proclaimed a potential miracle, and people clung to the possibility of a cure. Could this be the answer to their prayers? Families and patients alike dared to dream of a future free from the fear of cancer. Could this simple vitamin hold the cure they desperately sought? The world watched with bated breath, waiting to see if Dr. Krebs's discovery would indeed be the miracle everyone hoped for. The excitement surrounding vitamin B17 was short-lived. The medical establishment, skeptical of Krebs's findings, quickly dismissed Laetrile as quackery. Large-scale clinical trials were demanded, but funding was mysteriously scarce. Was this simply scientific rigor? Or was something more sinister at play? Rumors of a cover-up began to surface. Why would anyone want to suppress a potential cure for cancer, a disease that claims millions of lives every year? The debate raged on. Proponents of Laetrile pointed to anecdotal evidence of its effectiveness. They argued that B17 was a natural substance, unlike the harsh chemotherapy and radiation treatments offered by conventional medicine. Opponents, however, claimed that Laetrile was not only ineffective but also potentially dangerous. They pointed to the fact that amygdalin breaks down into cyanide in the body. This, they argued, could lead to cyanide poisoning, especially in high doses. Section 5. The profit motive. Follow the money. The controversy surrounding vitamin B17 deepened when whispers of a profit motive began to circulate. Some alleged that the pharmaceutical industry, with its vested interest in expensive cancer treatments, was behind the suppression of Laetrile. After all, a simple, natural cure for cancer would decimate their profits. The theory was that these powerful corporations were using their influence to discredit Laetrile and protect their financial interests. Could this be the real reason behind the relentless attacks on vitamin B17? As the debate intensified, so too did the efforts to silence those who supported Laetrile. Doctors who dared to prescribe B17 to their patients faced harsh criticism, loss of their medical licenses, and even prosecution. Researchers who reported positive findings were discredited and their work buried. The message was clear: challenge the status quo and you will be silenced. This only fueled the flames of conspiracy, leading many to believe that something was deeply wrong. Section 7. The FDA's crackdown. In the 1970s, the Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, stepped in, banning the interstate sale of Laetrile. They argued that there was no scientific evidence to support its efficacy and that it posed a significant risk to public health. This effectively drove Laetrile underground. Desperate patients, denied access to B17 in the United States, began flocking to clinics in Mexico and other countries where it was still available. The FDA's crackdown, rather than ending the controversy, only served to further convince supporters of Laetrile that a cover-up was underway. Section 8. A global phenomenon. Despite the FDA's ban, the Laetrile controversy continued to rage. The story of vitamin B17 spread beyond the borders of the United States, becoming a global phenomenon. People around the world were captivated by the idea of a natural cure for cancer, a cure that was being suppressed by powerful forces. The more the authorities tried to silence the Laetrile debate, the louder the whispers of conspiracy grew. Section 9. The legacy of Laetrile. Today, the debate over vitamin B17 continues. While it remains banned in the United States and many other countries, Laetrile still has its supporters. They argue that the medical establishment has never given B17 a fair chance, that the research has been deliberately suppressed, and that the truth about this potentially life-saving vitamin is being hidden from the public. The legacy of Laetrile is a complex one, shrouded in controversy and fueled by mistrust of authority. Section 10. The truth remains hidden. The story of vitamin B17 is a story of hope and despair, a tale that has captivated the minds of many for decades. It is a narrative filled with scientific intrigue and alleged conspiracies where the lines between fact and fiction blur. This story raises uncomfortable questions about the immense power wielded by the pharmaceutical industry, an industry that often operates behind closed doors. It also brings into focus the role of government agencies, entities that are supposed to protect public health but are sometimes accused of having hidden agendas. And at the heart of it all is the individual's right to make their own healthcare choices, a right that is often overshadowed by larger forces. Whether Laetrile, derived from apricot seeds, is a miracle cure or a dangerous quack remedy remains a matter of intense debate among experts and laypeople alike. But one thing is certain: the truth about vitamin B17, also known as Laetrile, is shrouded in mystery. Like the seeds in which it is found, this truth remains hidden from view, waiting to be discovered by those who dare to seek it out. The journey to uncover this truth is fraught with challenges, but it is a journey that must be undertaken.